Here we are outside the Ormeau Gallery. They used to have some baths in it. I can even remember that. It's also in the film Elephant years ago where a guy walks in to the bath like this. Someone's having a bath. Boom! Boom! It's true, you can check it on YouTube.
She's in charge of the Ormeau baths.
Yes.
She just feels like it sometimes.
Hello.
Here we are with Kira Hickey from the Ormeau Gallery.
Hello.
Kira, what's all this about out here?
Well, today we've got an exhibition called Into the Black with two painters, Neil Shawcross and Charles Welsh. Both are only using the colour black in this exhibition, and they work in completely different styles, almost opposite styles in fact. Neil is very expressive and he works on a huge scale very, very quickly. The idea of chance and spontaneity is all part of it. Charles Welsh makes very, very refined, sophisticated paintings that take a long, long time, and he codes and makes each sort of colour of paint individually, and then paints it to the extent where he's almost trying to paint out the paintbrush. So they're really two really different painters, but it's a great exhibition.
That's mad. I have to go and check that out then. Thanks very much for that. I'll just go and enjoy the show. Yeah. I can hear your name being shouted down there.
I was actually at the talk the other night. Like this. Who is that man? Just saying, it's nice to be able to be allowed to paint on the walls. This isn't planted, but Brendan Jameson was also wandering around the galleries, and he says he will ask him a few things. I don't know, first impressions coming in?
Absolutely amazing, completely overwhelmed by the sheer scale of the exhibition and the amazing rhythm that Shawcross has created in this huge gallery for. I mean, the scale is so impressive, and the movement in these figures and the gestural brush marks is just absolutely amazing. I mean, it's as if there's so much life and movement in the space. It's got this energetic charge, so it's almost as if the space is pulsating. So it's very, very exciting, a dynamic space to be in.
They're really kind of dancing, aren't they? Actually, what it reminded me of when I came in was going into the Miro Foundation in Barcelona, or just that big white, and then just little bits of things.
I quite like as well along here. It's as if you're not quite sure whether are the figures dissolving or are they actually forming. So it's kind of like this ambiguous space, about what's actually happening with the figures.
And I think that's canvas on that one.
Yeah.
That's canvas. Well, that's quite a canvas to stretch, and then the rest of them are painted on the wall. Yeah, it does make me want to be allowed to paint on the walls.
Yeah. Obviously Shawcross loves doing a lot of workshops with young kids, and you can kind of see how much kids would love to just work directly on the wall.
And often do.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Once before they're told off.
Yeah, that's true.
Their creativity is reined in, isn't it?
Yeah, no, definitely. But it's just magnificent. I mean, it's the best Shawcross show I've ever seen. It's just fantastic. Absolutely. And I think it's nice that he's constantly challenging his practice and pushing forwards, which is magnificent.
the rhythm of it.